What's up guys, today I will show you how to breed Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. For the people who know how to breed already, it will be a little bit different than in other games because Ditto is really easy to get in these games, so we will skip the power item part. First off, you need to go to these shops where you can buy some items. We need bananas, doesn't matter how much you buy. We have enough with like 10 bananas. Just battle a few trainers outside and you will have enough money. That's not a problem. So you need bananas in this shop and you can buy butter and peanut butter in this shop. And then you are fine with the sandwich part. The reason we need these sandwiches is because you can get eggs faster that way. Eggs will hatch faster and will breed faster. So when you've gotten yourself some peanut butter, normal butter and bananas, we're actually done with the sandwich thing. After that you need to buy an Everstone and a Destiny Nut, so you can actually breed down nature and IVs. For people who don't know what IVs and nature is and stuff, I will make a different video about it, I think. So you have to check that out first if you're not if you don't know how that works. So when you're at the Delibird presence, you can go to this general goods thing, and then you can buy an Everstone over here. They are only 3k, and then you can also go to the battle items for a Destiny Knot down here. That's 20k, that's a little bit more expensive. So when you know what you want to breed, here I will breed a Grievard and a Ditto. We want to get like a competitive Grievard here. So I have a Grievard with 3 best IVs already, as you can see, and a Ditto with 6 best IVs. You can just trade them with other people. Since there are lots of raids, like 5-star and 6-star raids, giving away free 5 IV Ditto actually. You can just trade with like someone else. I also got a few German Dittos by trading with one of my viewers. So it's not that difficult, just look on some trading Discord or something. So when you have your Ditto ready and your Pokemon, you give your one of your Pokemon the Destiny Knot. You can find it in your other items, and then just down here. Let me see, where is it here? Destiny Knot. You give it to your Pokemon. Basically what a Destiny Knot does is breeding down 5 IVs. So when you breed 2 Pokemon, you can see like those IVs, right? It's a feature you unlock after you've beaten the game. The post game, when you see the credits. You have to heal your Pokemon. And then the nurse will say, hey, you got this new cool feature. So when you breed 2 Pokemon, they will pass down 3 IVs of the parents. So as an example, the Ditto will breed down its HP and defense IV, and the Grievard will breed down its special attack IV. And the other 3 IVs are just random. But if you use a Destiny Knot, 5 IVs will be chosen of the parents. So maybe HP, special defense and speed of the Ditto, and the attack of defense of the Grievard. So that's just how the Destiny Knot works. And then the Everstone is something you need for breeding down the nature. But we don't have a good nature on the Grievard yet, so we will wait for a little bit. We will just get some Grievard rejects and wait until we find a good nature on a Grievard. You can also look for a Grievard in the wild and just hope for a good nature that way. But I prefer doing it like this. Also, how Pokeballs work. Okay, so I was actually explaining it kind of bad, but how it actually works is when 2 Pokemon breed from different species, the female one will breed the Pokeball down. When it's like the same species, it's a 50-50% of breeding the Pokeball down. And when it's a Ditto, you will just look at the other Pokemon species, even if the Pokemon species is genderless. Master Balls and Cherish Balls will always become normal balls, normal Pokeballs, because you can't breed those down. So yeah, that's kinda it. Anyways, so if you're ready with your Pokemon, you can start a picnic. And then, when you're done setting up your picnic, your Ditto and Grievard will be there, and then we will make a sandwich. Make sandwich. And then you can make a great peanut butter sandwich. If you didn't unlock it yet, you can go to the creative mode by pressing X. You select the banana. You press plus to go to the next menu. Then you select butter and peanut butter, and then you just do next. Use a random pick, it doesn't really matter. The game will add the two butters, and then you will put some bananas on your sandwich. Like that. Then you just put on your bread on top with the pick, and then your bread is ready. And this will give you egg power. Basically, you get eggs way faster this way. So when you're done with making the sandwich, you get a breeding power. So then the actual hatching starts. And now what we will do is look for a Grievard, which has the adamant nature. So that can take a while. So what you do now is just wait here until there will be a few eggs in this basket. So after like 5 minutes or something, you talk to this basket and you will find Pokemon eggs like this already. It goes really fast if you have a sandwich. After like 5 minutes, you can get a few eggs. I was looking for a few egg moves that I could get on Grievard. Okay, so here I was talking about the fact that Grievard is a field egg group Pokemon, and there aren't any field Pokemon with Shadow Sneak, so I wasn't able to breed down Shadow Sneak to my Grievard. But there's a new mechanic in this game, and I will show it later on in this video, so this clip is actually worth nothing, because it's easy to fix. So yeah. But when you're done with like the breeding, you can go to your PC and get the Pokemon eggs. And what I recommend is get a Pokemon with the Flame Body ability, so eggs will hatch faster. Other abilities that can halve the amount of steps you need to use, you need to take, is Steam Engine and Magma Armor. So when you're done with like getting a few eggs, you can just walk around with your Koraidon, Miraidon to hatch the eggs. I recommend to actually just walk around in the wild. Maybe you can find a few shinies. And yeah, just hatch them, I guess. Nothing special about it. So the reason that you use Pokemon with Flame Body, Magma Armor, or Steam Engine is because the amount of steps you need to take is actually halved. So your hatching progress will be much faster. Okay, so the first batch is done. We've got an adamant Grievard. That's cool, that's nice, that's what we need. Okay, so we can put away these Grievard. We don't need them at the moment. And we have to breed again. As you can see, these Grievard are getting... Oh my god, these Grievard are getting really good IVs. Damn. Ooh, this one is a 5 IV already. Okay, so the breeding process will be really fast now, as you can see. But first off, we need to get Shadow Sneak. And I'm not sure, but I actually think you can pass down moves without having a Pokemon with the same egg group. So I should check that really quick. We need Shadow Sneak. So do I have a Pokemon with Shadow Sneak? Yes, I do. Not in box 8. Here, a Chopper. So let's see if it works. So what I want to do is check this Grievard. It has an empty move slot. As you can see, it only has 2 moves. And we will give it an item. Okay guys, so when you're in this Pokemon Center, you can go here to the right, I believe. And there should be this Delibird presence. And you should be able to find the Mirror Herb, if I am correct. Here it is, a Mirror Herb for 30k. And when you have the Mirror Herb, like this, you can have like a Pokemon, like this Grievard, and this Chupet. And when you give your Grievard an item, being the Mirror Herb, you can actually pass down the Shadow Sneak of the Chupet. So it doesn't need to be in the same uh, egg egg group. Yeah, my brain. So when you give the mirror herb to your Grievert and you set up a camp, a picnic. This is not a place for picnic apparently. Picnic. Like this. I believe this is actually already enough. I think you don't need to do anything else here. So I then just stop the picnic again. Now we check the Grievert. It also got Shadow Sneak. So it can pass down moves by just being in the same picnic while holding the mirror herb. That's really nice. Everstone, yes. Now Grievert is holding an Everstone and Ditto is holding a Destiny Knot. Now we just picnic again. And now we will wait. We will wait until we've gotten a few eggs and I will show you the result. Okay, I turned on my studio light because it was getting dark in here. But when you're done with breeding, like we just pick up all these eggs, we start hatching again. I will show you what I've got with breeding these Grievert eggs. So only with like this Grievert and this 6 IV Ditto, right? You can also do this with like 5 IV Ditto or with like 2 Grievert. You just need to switch a little bit more with your Pokemon. But a 5 IV Ditto is so easy to get. So it's just something you have to focus on for first. Like, it's one of the easiest thing to get in this game. Okay, but when you're done with getting these eggs, just hatch them. By the way, if you want to check how much egg power you still have, you can click this right arrow button, like this. Then you can see the time which is left for the meal power. So we have 11 minutes left. So each meal power is like 30 minutes. So that way you can just hatch eggs for 30 minutes. But yeah, I will show you the progress of how good it went for us with like all the eggs. And I will just get some random items here in the desert. I made a video about how to get like lots of money, and this is what I do when I'm hatching, just get all those items on this desert. And then I sell all the stardust and star pieces. Anyways, I'll show you the result. Okay, and that's the last egg. We missed a sparkle over there. And that's the last Grievert. Okay, let's see how much decent IV Pokemon we got. Okay, so we will check the boxes now. We've gotten 10 breach eggs of this Ditto and this Grievert, right? So we've gotten a perfect IV. We got 2 perfect IV Grieverts by doing this method, as you can see, because we don't need a special attack. The others are also decent, of course. So yeah, that's how you can get competitive Pokemon. The reason we were also using other nationality Ditto, I forgot to mention this. If you use Pokemon from 2 different nations, then you have a higher chance of getting shinies. So yeah. But yeah, this is how you get Grievert. A competitive Grievert. So, to summarize everything. You breed down nature by just using an Everstone. You breed down more IVs by using a Destiny Knot. You can breed down a special egg move by using a Mirror Herb. You can breed down the Pokeballs. It's decided by if your species are the same. If your Pokemon are the same species, if your Pokemon is female. You can't breed down Master Balls and Cherish Balls. They will just become Pokeballs. And that's kind of it, I think. Let me just check my cheat sheet really quick. Yeah, that's it. If you need a hidden ability Pokemon, you can use an ability patch. The ability patch hidden ability will breed down. So if you have a Sprigatito, you can use an ability patch on it, and when you breed it, you can get a Libero. No, it's not Libero. It's a Protein Sprigatito. You can breed down hidden abilities from an ability patch in this game. And that's kind of it, I think. If you need a good Ditto, just trade with someone. You might be able to find a good Ditto in my Discord. Be sure to check that in the description. I will put also the Cerebi website in my description so you can see what moves a Pokemon can learn. And that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I see you guys in another video. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.